Hey everybody, what's up y'all? Welcome back to my channel. TammyTalks here. Let's talk Married at First Sight. This is Nashville, season 16, episode 5 is all about the journey. If you're brand new to my channel, I do breakdowns on various TV shows, both scripted and reality, interjecting my own thoughts, opinions, and theories into each and every recap. So, if you enjoy that content, please consider subscribing to the channel, thumbsing up the video, hopping into the comment section so we can talk about everything that has happened on tonight's episode. So for Married at First Sight, I like to do dedicated videos for each and every couple. So this video, we're going to talk about Clint and Gina. But before we get to that, I once again partnered with Rose Forever. So if you're looking for a dope idea or a dope gift to give somebody for Valentine's Day or to just treat yourself, go ahead and go to Rose Forever New York. I will put a link down below. Use my code of TammyTalks25 and you guys can save $25 on the purchase. All right. These flowers have lasted me probably well over 6 months by now. They're having a huge sale on the site, so go ahead and order something for Valentine's Day, which is coming up very, very quickly. All right, y'all, Gina and Clint. So, not a lot happened with them, but a lot happened with them, okay? So, they are on their way to, I guess, to see a waterfall. They have to take a detour because I guess there was some rain, so the street got eroded, and now the street is coming up, so they can't go down this street. They got lost for a couple hours. Everything is a mess. Everything is a mess. They own this bus, okay? Like when it's like tour or like a Sprinter van type bus. Everything is a mess. And Clint seems like the type that complains a lot. So that's going to be interesting to see that dynamic. So when they finally get to this waterfall, they hike on down. And Clint is saying how surprised he was at how cool and relaxed that Gina was with everything that happened. He thought that she would be, I guess, more stressed than about it. And she was like, look, I have a good poker face. But she was like, no, I have learned to not stress over what I can't control. So, she can't control the fact that they're lost. She can't control the fact that the street, they had to take a detour. Stuff like that is well out of her control, out of her scope of anything that she can do anything about, right? I also feel like, too, the fact that production was there and the cameras were there, they were totally safe. So there's nothing to really trip about. When we get to the waterfall, we get to the waterfall. So the fact that she has learned how to do that is like what is helping her in this situation and probably what's going to help her throughout this marriage. So Clint said that he wants to see her in her element, He says since she is so wrapped up in her job, and she's like, yeah, I did payroll this morning. Okay. Don't get her talking about this Happy Day salon, okay? Because she's going to bring it up any chance she get. Now, you got her quiet about it. Don't bring it up. Because she was ready to get going. I did payroll and this and that and this and that. We didn't ask you. We didn't ask you. We don't care. So Clint was like, I want to see you in your element. I want to see how you do, I want to see how you do when you're in that mode and you are in charge and you're being the boss and all this other kind of stuff. So he said that he likes to live life on the edge and just kind of see what happens. What happens, happens. He's the kind of fly by the seat of his pants type of guy. And she's like, yeah, I like structure. Okay. She's more structured. She likes to, she probably likes to have, you know what she looks like? She seems like the type of person that wakes up in the morning, goes and does like Pilates, comes back, make a smoothie. Like she seems like a person that is very, very, very well structured and gets everything done that she is supposed to by the time she is supposed to. That's the vibe she gives me. Whereas Clint said that he likes to go down the path less traveled or not even traveled at all. That is two complete opposite personalities, right? So while that can sometimes work, because sometimes the person that does not have a lot of structure, that likes to just do whatever, sometimes they need that person that has the structure gene in them to help them out. And then from the flip side, the person that is too structured, a lot of times they need the person that is more relaxed and laid back to kind of help them as well. So they might click on that part, but then we hear them talking later, and she said that she has not been in a relationship since she started her business. She feels, now I'm going to say this very loosely, she feels that a lot of people, or excuse me, a lot of men that she's been dating, they will always be kind of like insecure almost because of like her business and her wanting to climb the ladder and get all this stuff together in that aspect of her life. Now, she keeps saying this, but I just, I'm not saying I don't believe it, but every single man that you has ever dated has felt intimidated because you have your own salon. I don't know if I buy that, Gina. I feel like you are a type of person that you let your salon monopolize and overtake everything in your life. And because you are doing that, you are not carving out enough time for the man in your life, and he gets sick of having to play second fiddle to your job, and that's what ruins the relationship. That's what I think. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but that's what I think. So they're hanging out later in like a cabana. Super windy out. I do not like wind. Like, it was so windy. Like, they were just trying to fix their hair, and it was a lot. But Clint said it's been a good trip so far, right? Yeah, a very good trip. And I'm like, okay, y'all are enjoying each other's company. This is going great. Gina then said, yeah, I'm not feeling super overwhelmingly physical attraction. I said, girl, why did you say this right now? This is as bad as when Mitch told, I can't even think of her name, but when Mitch told old girl last season that he's not feeling the attraction. It's so soon. It's like your third day of marriage. It just wasn't the time to say it. But the real deal, from what I gather from this, is Gina is not attracted to Clint. She's not attracted to Clint. And that's fine. You don't have to be, but it's always going to come down to how you deal with it and how you treat that person. This was not the way to do this. So she says she doesn't want to force anything. To me, that means I don't really like you like that, so we just going to go along and get along so we can get this check and this shmoney at the end of the season. So Clint pauses. You can tell, 1, he was visibly hurt. 2, he was shocked. 3, I think he does like her. So he was like, yeah, I feel the same way. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't feel the same way. Your feelings are hurt and you want to save face because you're going to act a fool next week to get her back. So he then thinks that something's going to happen that's going to shift their feelings. You know, they're going to have some aha moment, or they're going to have something that is going to kind of bring them together and maybe make them start feeling each other a little bit more. So Gina said that she agrees with that. Physical attraction, she feels, can grow. She feels that sometimes it can be the way that somebody treats you or the way that they handle themselves in a particular situation. So she's like, I've seen it happen before with my other friends, other people I know. It can happen with us. You've killed the groove now, though, because you have sat up here and told this man, basically, yeah, I ain't really feeling you. Then to add injury to insult, she turns around and said that she's in it for the long haul, even though, and whenever you get an even though or a but, it's not going to be good. She says she's in it for the long haul, despite the fact that she don't really vibe with gingers, okay? She said people with the red hair or gingery features, you know, that's not what she goes for. That's not what she vibes with. She said it doesn't mean you're unattractive. It's just what you are. I was like, wowza. Because what does that mean? What does that mean? Because it's not like she's not telling him that she thinks he's unattractive. It's almost kind of like it's very superficial. It's almost like Kirsten saying that she don't like bald men. But it's weird for you to say Yeah, I mean, I could grow to like you. I'm in it for the long haul. You know, even though you are a redhead, I don't vibe with redheads. But, you know, it doesn't mean you're unattractive. No, no, no. It's just you're a redhead. It was very nice, nasty. It was very, very nice, nasty. And he's going to get her back next episode because we saw the trailer where he tells her that, you know, I like thinner, more athletic build type women. I said, oh. The difference is he does it in the group in front of everybody, and she's doing it in the privacy of just the two of them. It was messed up to do. Let me know how you guys felt about this. Now, I know a lot of people say that it's too early for them to be saying, you know, if they're attracted to somebody, if they're feeling somebody or not. But I think you know right away if you're attracted to somebody. Is it okay for them to say it on the honeymoon? Let's talk about it down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, and then share with a friend. Catch you guys in the next one.